What's good, Africa? Once again, it's Wednesday, the new Friday. Streaming live from the Good House, featuring your favorite hosts.
Service at your service. It's going to be a great show, man.
Bwana Wabungu still in the building.
Ishuru James. Charles Slim. Kama.
On this week's show, we discuss Obama's visit and all the ridiculous changes Kenya is making. Also, we break down Equitel versus Safaricom, and our in-house DJ Waba rocks the show. Nimeblanda hapo.
That was so dope, yo. Charlie Slim, that was a crazy backdrop. Yo, what's up, guys?
Hi, people of the world.
Exactly.
You guys.
Sure, you gotta break it down like citizens of the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Individual citizens with passports.
You hear that?
Even the ones that don't
And
have them.
visas. Anyway, people of all races, faces, and places, we welcome you again, of course, the Midnight Hum Show, episode 32. 32.
We are moving, guys.
Hey.
We are moving.
Getting old as fuck.
You know Waba just starting us off all explicit. Jeez, Waba,
Children are watching.
we were trying to be good.
Oh, sorry, old AF.
It's crazy though, you guys. Welcome again, of course, Wednesday Midnight Hum Show. I go by the name of Bwana Wahungu. It's been a long time since I saw you. You saw me, we look at each other, but still around. I hope you guys have been good.
Back again. My name is Alex Sababi, but unfortunately I want to change my name.
Why?
Sababi. I was
Tell
telling
them
these
why.
guys earlier. The ugliest man 2015, apparently happens to be called Sababi. But guess what? Man, I'm going to change it around, guys. You know, you wait and see. Mr. Universe. Right?
Well then.
Mr. Universe.
Mr.
Who's
Universe.
offended? Waba is offended about that, man. You took his title.
I know, yeah. But Waba,
Yo,
we'll be running together.
But you know, I'm the plus size model.
Must be plus size.
We're repping the curvaceous around the world.
What? You know what it is.
We'll be together, you know, we'll do training together, no way.
Team Cars.
Beautiful people that were welcome to the Good Night Hum Show. I am Cheryl Hero.
Poor. Wait.
She really is.
Yes.
She's the one.
And who are you? Stranger Danger.
Stranger Danger.
That's a pretty
Danger's the
cool
code word.
name.
Kevin Service at your service, a.k.a. if she's the hero, I'm the villain.
Hey. He even got those different headphones on. Right? Fancy
I know, man. Shout out to Ed.
Oh,
You guys.
those be Ed's joints
Those be
right there.
Ed's, man.
Nice. We found out who the Beats by Dre belong to in the studio, so anytime anyone rocks them, looking extra swaggy. Gotta
Beats
think
by
about it.
Dre,
you
moves
know.
by Ed. That boy can dance.
Yes, right?
On the decks, yeah. I mean,
You know, it's your. I'm sure you're tired of me right now, man. I played on Monday. I'm playing today, man.
play on Fridays.
I played on Friday, man. Like, yo, DJ Wamba in the building. How you feeling?
That's right.
Party starter.
Homie, did you drop Party Starter? What's up?
No, I still have it, man. But there's
You just be the party now.
yes.
There's a time for everything,
Yes.
huh? There's a time for everything.
Right now it's time for the Midnight Hump Show.
Yes,
Yo,
guys.
that's like, I mean, one thing I did remember as we were starting the show is it is Kefa's birthday today. So, for you guys.
He's turning 32, man. He's turning 32.
Who's Kefa?
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know. You did a little video one time and you let people see what Kefa looks like, but they don't really know what he does.
Yeah.
His,
So-
the graphics guru, man.
He's the man behind the glass.
Exactly.
That boy's
Kefa
nice,
Kemps.
by the way.
The man on the other side.
Yeah, man. He's hardcore. Yeah. Anyway, Kefa, happy birthday
Happy
to you,
birthday,
man.
bro.
Big up.
Yeah,
sing it or
happy
anything?
birthday.
Oh, we can break it.
Sure. Happy birthday in Italian.
Tantiaguri.
That's right. Touch your booty.
And you were on my case.
That was too tempting. I couldn't not do that. But before we take people too deep into the madness, let's hold these people. You guys keep making it worse.
You can't just drop a bomb like that and expect us to be okay.
Yeah, just be
about
like,
it. Come on.
I'm gonna walk away now.
He'll be all sorts of nasty
Gonna walk
show
away and touch booties.
on episode 32, touching booties. Anyway, Sabawi, please read these inboxes and save us from booty land here.
Before we get to out of hand here, huh? So, first, we have a big shout out to Brian Siambi at Urban Script. Shout out to his head designer, True Love Magazine.
All right.
Power 254.
Yes.
Shout out to you guys. One Love. They were around at the office the other day. Like two of the main guys, you know.
Dope.
Then we have Kenyan Sam at Kenyan Sam. And then we have Sami Kedira at Kedira. It's a fancy name, rather fancy name. And Ed Pomfret.
Pomfret.
Another fancy name.
Pomfret.
Pomfret, yeah.
Pomfret.
And tonight for dinner on the Midnight Ham Show, we have et pomfret. It is a very delectable dish.
He's, I didn't even want to go down. We wouldn't have ended that one.
What, you want to come back to Booty Land?
No.
Get your head out the gutter, boy. We're talking about pomfret.
Anyway,
Okay,
no.
we
You see, I
classy.
can't even come back because we'll
Check
go
this
too-
out, man. Here's
go
what we're
too
gonna
far.
talk about today, man.
If it ain't about the booty.
Oh man, you know what?
Okay, we need a moment. Just get the booty out of your system. Just say it. Booty, 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 booty.
Rock it everywhere.
Chicks.
That's like Austin Powers, man.
Okay, Big Pop, save us, Big Pop.
Yes.
All right, please save us.
Check this out, yo. Here's what we're gonna discuss.
Booty.
No.
Moving on swiftly, guys.
Please.
Now it's just getting weird.
Kneel
Now
down,
it's just getting weird.
Just kneel down.
Hey, check this out. We're gonna discuss Obama coming through.
Yo.
We're gonna discuss the AMAs.
Oh,
We're gonna
nice.
discuss Equitel, that new system. You know?
Equitel.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna discuss boxicles. That's why that box is there. We're gonna be answering some random questions.
All right.
Party calendar, and
Whoop,
of course, bless the mic, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Bless Mike is happening. You guys know. Anyway.
We're going international.
I'm ready, are you?
Yeah, we will. Yeah,
Yeah, this is a
exactly.
good
We'll be
show
ready. I
today.
hope
It's
you
a
got some
good
good
show.
instrumentals.
Oh, you guy. I got that Kenwa Maria for you.
Tell me about that fundamental life. Anyway, cool. So you guys know there's an awesome show coming up, and as with every Midnight Hum show, we start with the most exciting, which is Ratchet News.
Ratchet.
About-
Ratchet.
So nowadays we start with Ratchet, not the other
Yeah.
way around.
Yeah. No, we don't even do news.
We don't even do the other one, man. Like,
I've been out of the game for too long. My
Right.
God.
We basically decided
It's been
that
a long
I know
time.
it's been too long.
guys
Been on
just
the booty
decided
island, haven't you? Sorry.
you know.
she won't let it go. She won't.
Yeah.
Let it
I
go.
won't. I won't.
That's the
Anyway,
thing for this show, booty.
Guys just yeah, I guess so. Guys decided though that Ratchet News is the only important news to talk
It is.
about.
Probably,
It
yeah.
is, yeah.
You can go anywhere else for any other news, but Ratchet News is
Exactly.
It's where
exclusive.
you get it right here, right now.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
So Ratchet News this week, guys. I found out a pretty funny story. I don't know. It must have been on you guys' Facebook news feed as well. It was about a man who's only going to be known by the name of Food Champion.
Jawaba?
He has no other. Oh damn.
Yeah.
plus
wow.
size, plus size. That's
Just duck, bro. Just
Oh,
duck.
look at that homie. Waba, see
So that might have been
no,
that,
no,
that, that might have been
This-
Wamba in a past
okay.
life. In a past life, but he
Yeah,
definitely looks
when I
like
was 10, I was that small.
10 years old, looking old as hell.
What's his name again? Food.
No, he's just the food champion.
Oh, wow.
He's purely known as a food champion. So check this out. This guy, they had one of those local village like entertainment evenings, and he stepped up and guys donated food. Yeah, they donate as in guys donated food
Oh
for
my
him to
God.
take in.
God damn.
So check this out. What you guys see is this man in full indulgence. Yeah, this guy ate 3 loaves, 8 chapatis, 10 eggs. 2 raw cabbages,
Wow.
4 apples because he cares about his health. 2 bundles of raw. I don't know what nakati is. What's nakati? Does anyone know what nakati
That's
is over there?
probably Uganda. I don't know. Nakati sounds like
Probably
Probably
It's
chicken.
like
It's probably chicken because this guy has to be loyal. I mean,
Yeah, he
Yeah,
he's gotta be.
half a kg of posho,
Oh my God.
which is just straight posho meal.
he doesn't look like he's eating it though. He just looks like he's
Raw
mashing it into
unga.
his face. You know
Well,
what I mean?
he took
Dude,
it to
like
the.
watching this is making
the
me
list still
gag,
going?
man. Like,
No,
it's-
yeah. So it talks about several bottles of mineral water and the fact that he walked away with 10k cash prize.
You
But,
guys,
but the
I'm
thing
looking at this pineapple.
yes.
I can see watermelon, whatever. Like, you
Oh
guys,
my
what?
God.
this homie was
What
basically
did
going
he
to-
eat? I think it would have been shorter if you mentioned
No.
what he didn't eat.
Oh my God.
I just found it ratchet because like homies be. I mean, I don't know. Like
Why though? Why?
Can we just look at the audience? They
was
just
about
look
to say.
so unimpressed.
They're
They're
more
just like,
angry.
this guy isn't
They're angry. They're like,
appreciating
this
it.
is food that we could all be sharing
Exactly.
communally.
They're like,
But this guy's just
Guys,
stuffing
I'm
it down his face.
stuffing
They're like, I
himself.
can't believe
That
I
one, that one,
donated
though.
my
That
lunch.
one- that
That
one's
one's
surprise.
nasty,
That
man.
one.
Oh,
Like,
man.
how is he getting food on his forehead? On his shoulder, man. Like, are you missing your mouth, fam?
He's missing a
I don't think
like
so.
a
I don't think he's
movie.
missing his mouth. Not at all. Not at all.
Oh my God, but you
It's
gotta eat the
crazy.
booty like groceries.
Jeez,
Oh
you
my
hear that?
God.
She keeps it going. She just
Ladies,
keeps it
if
going,
this
keep it going.
ever happens, like, just say
Episode
no.
32, the booty show.
My days, I'm telling you guys, man. But the food champion, wherever you are today, I hope you had enough Eno, because that definitely caused a bit of upsets for you, bro. But
Bro.
I don't know. Western always seems like there's some interesting stuff happening. So I'll
Oh,
probably.
was this in Kenya?
This is definitely Western. Look at it.
I
This
don't know.
is-
Those bottles don't look Kenyan. You know, it looks like Uganda
Yeah,
or something
cute.
like that.
Uganda's close enough. enough to Western.
West
It's
side
actually an
of,
extension. It's just an extension.
It's just a border across, man. It's just a step.
Shout out to all the Bantus doing it big. So
Oh my
yeah,
gosh,
that's what I
dude.
found. That's what I found this week on Ratchet News.
That is ratchet.
The food champion.
That's ridiculous.
That is so ratchet. Would you guys ever? Because they're like food competitions are really big in the States. They have like
Yeah.
hot dog, Chinese food. Would you guys ever like do a food competition?
I would, but
I'm not fitted. My biology doesn't allow me to go for food competitions. Like,
Yeah.
I eat like a little bit and I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you like
No.
to pace it. You just have to pace
exactly.
it. You don't rush.
I can eat a lot, but a little at the time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
constantly. But food competition, nah. I like to enjoy my food. You know.
It's also pretty rude. It's rude to have a food competition in Africa.
It's just wrong, man.
Why would you be doing that?
Yeah.
That's what Papa Kev was
Come on
saying.
now.
Yeah.
not
That's a
cool.
bit
It's not
inappropriate, buddy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yo,
After
Sababi.
food shopping, get your shit together.
Yeah. See? At least you didn't say anyway. The B word. Dude, did you find any ratchet news this week? Was there
No,
anything
other
off
than
the
other
radar?
than my name, you know, that was just the one I had to keep coming back to. That like this guy. But you know, let me tell you what's okay. It's not ratchet. It's good for him. Like he has like some problems with his face and what's not. I
Oh,
guess
he's
it's
the
just a
Ugandan
birth
guy.
defect. Yeah. But he has 8 wives and loads of children, and he's also a musician.
think so too.
And
Yeah,
he's also
I know
a musician.
exactly who you're
Like he has
talking
like
about,
3
yeah.
music videos. So I
Yeah.
mean, big ups for Sababi.
The Sababi
Not
from
Double S,
Uganda.
yeah.
You know, big up to you. So yeah, I mean, like at least he's kicking it. He's using his defects to like his advantage. So
Yeah.
good up, big ups for him.
Doing
so
his
that's the
I
only thing
remember
found.
when I saw an article about him, he said that he didn't want people to know him for his like face
Yeah.
deformalities. He wanted
Yeah.
people to know him for his music.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
really dope.
I haven't heard any of his music videos, so maybe next week, guys, we'll show you just like a little bit of a clip.
Of a Sababi exclusive.
Okay, my ratchet news happened in the States.
Yeah.
As
I don't
it-
know,
as it
right?
does a lot of the
Right,
time.
I know. I don't know.
World star.
I mean, America, no shade, but a lot of ratchet shit goes down in the US of A. So J. Cole was performing at a concert, and I have a video for you guys to show. Check it out, and let me know what you think. This is J. Cole. Cell phone to but then wait. Just wait. Takes the phone. Puts it in his Ladies and gentlemen, J. Cole.
Real quick.
J. Cole, if you're out there, I love you, boo. Like, literally.
Gangster.
Like, I'm sorry, the amount of crap that, and I'm sure phones as well, that celebrities get thrown. Like, they
Yeah,
can start
on
a side
stage.
business, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Just
you know
get in
what?
touch
Side
with
hustle.
Come Sing Hugh, you know, your local Chinese dealer, and
He was like, I won't even be mad, man. I'll just pick your phone and go sell it. I mean,
exactly.
yeah.
Cheers, man.
Exactly. That was what, an
Carry on with this
iPhone
bus.
6? It looked
Yeah,
like.
It looked like.
is,
It looked
Yeah,
like.
man.
But
Fresh
how
off the
calm
market.
and composed was he? Like, did you see that? He just smiled.
Exactly.
Picked it up.
Literally.
Clean.
The power of meditation.
But he was lucky it was a phone though. I know, as you said, people get thrown at bottles, you get thrown at food,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
What would
Pennies.
happen if that happened out here?
someone
don't
keep the
know.
phone anyway.
I think no. I think because I can see it in my head as soon as you said that. I could see like at a concert, someone chucking a phone and then security going crazy,
Going ham.
like boom into the crowd. Get out the way. Who threw that?
I don't know what it is about security here. Like they go
on
mental,
steroids,
yeah.
man,
They're
like-
really crazy, but
Man,
Would we throw cell phones in Kenya? I mean,
Oh,
maybe.
no.
No.
Unless
You see,
it's
that is the
the
question.
side one.
Kabambe.
Not even a
Exactly,
kabambe,
unless
bro. I mean,
Good question. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You would,
never
not,
know.
you would not throw a phone.
That's crazy though.
yo, Tay,
Yeah,
have
dude.
you ever had anything being thrown at you?
I haven't had anything thrown at me on the stage.
I thought she was gonna
That's
say
good.
I have-
all kinds of booty.
No, well,
I thought it was going
someone
there.
did throw. I've had a bra thrown on me on stage. But I-
Hold
but it wasn't.
What's that?
But it wasn't.
What
But it wasn't
size,
necessarily.
bro?
Yeah,
What
exactly.
size,
What
bro?
size? What size?
I don't think
Like
it was
a dude or a
necessarily-
chick
Was
threw
it
that
a-
at you?
No, it was a chick.
There's male bras.
Wow.
that you know.
But it wasn't
No,
necessarily.
I don't know a
for
Yes,
male
you do.
bra unless it's a beer bra.
What?
A beer bra.
I don't even know what that is.
I
It's a
get you.
bra
It's a
for your
beer.
beer bra.
Yo, I was saying though, I don't think the bra was specifically for me, but it happened during the performance on which I was on stage. So yeah,
What was that at?
that was in. I want to say the right town. Meru.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, a Meru bra. I had a Meru bra thrown at me. That's some F's,
Not a
though,
B.
right there. Man.
Yo.
You passed the D's over there. Anyway, so
man.
that was an interesting one. Nobody
That
picked
is interesting.
Nobody picked
A
that up
bra.
and put it in their pocket. I'll tell you that much. Nobody.
Did you dodge it? Were you like, oh, bro?
No.
Through the Matrix.
It just became like a little carpet for everybody just to have a little meditation. Anyway, so that's crazy, man.
Mr. Service.
Yes.
BPK.
I just ran into this probably like you, man, Facebook. This guy had a super cool challenge, and I figured it's not really ratchet, but it's hilarious to try. So he's talking about, different things you can try in an elevator. You know what I'm saying? To spook people up. So we're going to check this out. We got some pictures, man. I don't know which one of these you guys are willing to try. So, see, that one says...
When there's only one other person in the elevator, tap him, her on the shoulder, then pretend it wasn't you.
Would you
Well, that's what I do in public
That
anyway.
is so cool. That is such a dope
And then
strategy.
Nakumat line.
Next one.
That's a
I
dope
wouldn't
one.
do that. I thought this was funny, though.
Bring laptop and office chair on an elevator. When people try to get on, ask if they have money. Oh my God, I want to
I
do
can see
that.
Chris B doing that. So I can see Chris B doing that.
Yeah.
Next one. Oh, it gets funnier now, man. I want to do that one.
Stand silent and motionless in a corner facing the wall without getting off.
I would do that.
my
What's next? Now it gets creepy.
Stay in the back of an elevator when someone tries to enter. Say, I've been expecting you.
Oh wow.
That's creepy. That's creepy.
That is creepy, right? But is it creepier than this, though?
Get in a crowded elevator and say, I'm sure you're wondering why I'm gathered you all here today. Yeah, definitely.
I've seen that one before.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that one.
Self-importance. That one's really cool, though.
That's a good one.
Dude,
That's a good
do you
one.
reckon that this stuff happens in corporate, like Safaricom, Nation,
Yeah.
No,
man.
it doesn't.
Possibly.
I
You know,
reckon
there's
it
obviously
does.
that one office joke.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mikey. There's always that one guy who's just willing to pull up, man.
Yeah.
I know
you
you're
know?
gonna make your work life interesting as
Yeah,
well. So it's
exactly.
okay.
But what I don't like is pranks with my food. Like you guys, please. Whoever that is.
Who's
Wait, what?
Wait, whoa, elaborate.
Someone took my food and replaced my chicken. Like, I'm a chicken guy. Give me a
I think I know who
wing.
that is. Wow, but who's laughing so hard right now?
Yeah?
No. Who's laughing so hard right now? Look around, man.
You get kneel down.
That's crazy, man. At least they gave you a wing, though. I would have left you none. Just
some bones.
just some rice and aromat. Been like, enjoy that.
Aromat.
Jesus.
Speaking of wings,
Yeah.
hashtag Red Bull KE. I just,
Oh,
Hey,
I got it.
smooth.
That was a
He always does that.
Awesome.
Smooth
got it.
transition. Smooth
Yeah,
transition.
guys. No, but seriously, Red Bull KE. I don't know if you guys were able to catch the Blinky Bill show
God.
experience on Friday.
Off the hook.
Oh my God! Shout out to Cosmic Homies, man.
Shout out
Killed
to
it.
Teo killing it on
Whoever
the
they are,
deck.
Yes.
whoever he is,
Yo.
whoever
Shout
he
out
is,
to
Who's that guy?
whoever he is.
Whoever it is, huh?
It was crazy fun, guys.
It was
But
so dope.
I don't know. Like, if you guys want to talk about it more in party calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
party
Should we
calendar.
save it?
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things that can come every segment.
Every
You can just-
segment.
Exactly.
But as he said, yeah, hashtag Red Bull KE. For sure. Yeah. So, homie, you said there's some big things happening on the show today.
Yeah.
yeah, man. So we're gonna follow up with some music conversation. The AMA Awards, specifically the rant that happened with Victoria Kimani.
Oh shit, there was a rant?
It was
After she was here.
It was prophetic, bro. It was
After she came on the show?
after she
Yeah.
came on the show,
I
man.
think we sort of instigated
couple of
that. Then it
days. Yeah.
blew up
That's tight.
elsewhere.
I'm saying
That's dope,
so
Victoria.
stick around for that, man.
Yeah, you need to.
Tight. Oh, okay, cool. Well, folks, you know how we got our good friend, the honorable leader of the first world, free world, Mr. Barack Hussein Obama, landing in the country on Friday, I think. Oh, he might already be here. Lord knows.
I was actually having a conversation with someone. He might already be here. They just don't want to give out information when
Yeah.
he's coming.
Yeah,
There's
no.
security reasons and what's not. But anyways,
People will never know. I saw some pictures on Facebook of his motorcade just, fueling up at the Westlands Shell petrol station. It was like a whole scene.
Yeah.
Everyone, it's just crazy
It's
how
13 cars.
Yes, 13 cars, and they're all like caddies. I mean, Chevys or whatever it is. But it's just crazy how people are going berserk over a man they won't get to.
Yeah, man. Some people are talking trash
see
though.
or touch.
Yes.
Like I was seeing some tweets. Like check out this tweet, man. Talking about it was really not cool, man. It was just like
KOT is never cool.
Obama coming to Kenya. I don't even have that picture, man. Not the Cadero grass, the other tweet. Check this out. Even President Kenyatta has to admit, Obama in Kenya is like when your parents visit you in your bedsitter room.
That is true.
What's a bed seater?
what's a bed
That's
seater?
true.
It's like a studio. Like
Oh,
basically.
okay.
Yeah, man. I don't,
It's true.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh
it
my
feels,
God,
it feels like visiting there at a boarding school or something. You know? You get all psyched up to see your parents. They come through. You go eat lunch and it's done.
Yeah.
It's done.
I think it's so overrated, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm so over this, and it hasn't even begun. Highways are getting shut down. If you're in town, you won't be able to get out. Like, and then on top of that, I've seen that Fox News, CNN has gone in on Kenya, man.
Yeah.
Like,
What are they saying about
dude,
Kenya?
they're like, Kenya's insecure. We ain't got our security down.
Yeah,
like, there was an article released today. Our producer Josh showed it to me. So a Kenyan airline apparently released the itinerary for Obama.
Oh yeah, so that.
And so, you know, then so that was the headline. So then they were like, yeah, they released it. But then they went deep, man. They were like, yeah, you know, Kenya got attacked in 2013. Then in 2002, I was like, fam. Nah, we can do the same thing to America. Did you forget, fam? That 500 years ago there was something called slavery, fam. Fam, don't even though blood. You understand, though, fam?
You guys
hey,
best,
we got grass though.
Getting
You know what I'm saying?
gangster on
you
you,
best not
man.
get shit on foreign affairs.
Kidaro's working. No. We got grass though. Check that out, man. Kidaro's working hard. He's like, yo, we plant grass every year.
Yeah.
People keep stamping and killing them. Please keep off Kidaro grass.
Really? Greener city.
I've actually met him. He's a really nice guy. So calm, so composed. You know, he's a nice guy.
He
Funniest
seems-
thing
he's got
about
a
this
nice
tweet
face.
though was that somebody had a picture of him walking on some grass. So it was like,
Yeah,
hypocrisy.
it's just funny that he
I
hashed
have
out the
a
Kidero
question, man.
grass.
Like this guy, he expects the grass to grow in 3 days. I mean,
Homie, it's
Anything is
Kidero,
possible
it's
these days.
Kidero grass.
Thank
You're not getting it, bro. This is some extra hydroponic stuff.
oh, okay.
It's like you slap it.
It's
Only
It's
found in
me.
Amsterdam, man. Coffee shops, you know what I mean?
But have you guys noticed, like, you know, internet not working?
yeah, that's been
Stuff
happening.
like
Your phone cuts off, your laptop like switches off,
That's too
shuts
much,
down.
man. That's
But,
crazy, man.
dude, just quickly going back to Kidero Grass, on the same Fox article, I have to go in, man, because they went in.
They went in.
They said that we are trying to revamp Nairobi for Obama, and they have said that we have dubbed this transformation as Obamacare.
Wow.
Oh,
But-
well.
Thank you. Like,
But in defense of that, to some extent, have you guys seen all the security cameras put up everywhere?
Yeah,
you
you
drive
said
past
this.
one, it takes a picture of you. I'm
Yeah.
always putting my flap down like,
It's all show.
no.
Hey, our producer
Yeah,
John
it
said
is.
the funniest thing was like, well, now you get to shoot free videos.
yeah, right?
Just stand in front of one of them. I thought that was so
That
funny.
is
Your
pretty
music
funny.
videos just come, yo,
Dude,
go
that's
back to the city
true.
council
I
and be
can see
like,
that
yo,
happening.
can I get that footage?
To all up and coming artists of Nairobi, highways are
Free music
blocked,
videos.
so take advantage.
Free production
Shoot them
available.
videos, man.
Big brother though. By the way, actually, Arya has an article, WGLive.tv. Check that out. You know, Big Brother watching. Good
Yep.
article, man.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. Yo, so from free videos to shut down highways to proposed Obamacare.
To booty.
Yeah, thanks for that plug right there. No,
Obama, welcome to Booty Island.
it's crazy. It's crazy. 2015 has been an epic year. So much stuff happening, and
Yes.
I don't know, man. I wonder what's gonna happen at the end of this trip.
I'm
Especially
excited for the
Kidero
summit,
That's what
though.
I was gonna say. I mean,
Yeah.
for a weekend of inconvenience, I think there's a lot of positive things
Yeah.
that could come out of this. And
Yeah.
Hopefully so, yeah.
Crazy.
I'm really excited for that summit.
Is it?
Yeah, it sounds like there's going to be I mean, what I've heard is that there's going to be a lot of business owners who are going to be networking and kind of collaborating with loads of international business owners. So you guys do your thing. Shout out those proposals. Shout out to
It's a
all of
spotlight, so
you know,
not-
trying to make Kenya the next big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
dope. It's dope.
Do your thing.
Spotlight.
Yeah.
It's a spotlight we need. Like, if you have
Exactly.
a business idea that you've been itching, this is your chance, man.
Yeah.
This is your chance.
But break bread. It's important.
story.
Break bread. Business leaders come here. Sir Richard Branson and the likes. When you come
Yeah.
here, break bread with the locals.
Yes.
That's very important. That's really what's gonna help. Anyway, so from Kidero grass to booty for you.
Oh, no, man. We
This
actually
is the
asked a couple
Midnight
people.
House
man.
Show.
I'm just gonna keep it moving, folks. We spoke about Barack Obama being in the country this Friday, so we have a little video, a little vox pop we want to play for you,
Yeah.
and we'll be back to talk more about music, entertainment, and all that. So stick around.
Deuces.
Obamacare.
Nairobi Underground.
Here with my homie who doesn't speak Swahili. Okay, so what do you think about Obama's visit to Kenya?
I think it's a good thing for us.
I feel that he's happy and that he's always welcome here.
I'm kind of excited because it's been made like a holiday thing.
I think people are too excited. I'm surprised that things like the Daily Mail haven't started making fun of us yet.
Do you think his coming here is going to make any impact? Is going to change our country in any way?
I don't know.
He's bringing us more good than we're giving him. So yeah, I think it's yeah.
Probably, I don't know. I cannot answer that question.
The economic impact to our country will be great.
Yes.
And do you think that it's right that Kenyans are making such a big deal out of it?
Yes, he's the president of America for real. As in, what do you expect?
Enyewe ameichocha sana juu enyewe wameichocha sana, lakini yenyewe si fiti. Unacheki wanafaa keep it real. Unacheki juu ataka siku kadhaa then ajitoe aache vile tulikuwa.
Of course, we're Kenyans. We have to make big deals of such stuff because, you know, he's from Kenya, Kogalo.
Okay, but I think spending all the crazy money, the 2 billion on making grass, I think that's a bit too crazy.
If you could ask Obama one thing, or you could tell him one thing, what would that be?
Let me see.
Wow.
Tan tan tan.
Wow.
If you could buy a Barbie doll for me.
Give me a job in White House. I'll even clean the loo. Please.
Say that again.
My last word is that I'm shy.
Clearly.
Keep it what's good life.
That is a dope box pop, guys.
That was awesome.
Shout out to everyone involved, man.
Yeah, man, that was pretty good.
James Bond holding it down.
Frankie,
Yeah,
Frank.
She was asking for a job, even if it means cleaning the loos in the White House.
Was that a little too much?
But I don't think it's a little too much for the girl to ask for a little doll. Obama,
But that's
please.
cool. That's cool.
Bring
You
a doll
can
with
ask for a
you.
doll.
That's really sweet.
He doesn't even have to buy one. You know, he can take one of his daughters that she ain't using no
Yeah.
more. Bring it through.
Just pass the
You
baton.
know.
Pass the baton.
All I'm saying is, if I was the one asking for a job, I'd ask to be Obama's DJ. I mean, why?
Hey.
I think Obama's DJ. Do you reckon he has a DJ?
What do you think
He
Obama
has to.
listens
He
to?
parties, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure he downloaded my last mixtape yet.
Sure he did.
Oh my god.
That's crazy, guys.
But honestly, what do you think Obama listens to? Like, if you were to give a genre.
I think Young Thug is definitely on the iPod. Just saying because of it's just the decisions he's
I know
made as
Nyadundo
president.
has to be on that playlist.
Yeah.
I reckon he listens to like some Luther Vandross, some Temptations, you know, some
Let's get it on.
Yeah, some of that.
Yeah, like who else? Like Dana Ross, you know, some some old. Yes.
That dude is gangster. He ain't listening to none of that, man.
Yeah.
He ain't
Wake up,
listening.
put my toes up.
If you've watched Key and Peele, then you know definitely, man.
Yeah.
Obama's
Oh yeah, he definitely.
Wagwan Jamaica.
It's crazy. It's crazy. We be talking about entertainment. I mean, about music. The fact what's on Obama's playlist, and it's crazy, man. I don't even know because with this section right here, what in particular did you want to talk about?
Just basically the ratchetness about the AMA, but specifically, like I said, Victoria Kimani went in on Kenyans not giving support.
Queen V.
She was pretty blunt, and you know how we take it on KOT, man. So we're actually gonna look at I don't want to call it a rant, how she expressed herself, and how some people reacted. If we could get Cheryl the hero.
Damn, those are a lot of tweets.
Start from
right
the
there.
bottom going up.
Okay, yeah.
Bottoms up.
That's all in the same
Kenya,
hour.
man. Life without art is hell. How can the Kenyan youth not have any interest in the arts? Who robbed us, of our self-expression? Lupita had to travel and be uplifted by others for you to be proud. Hashtag Kenyans. We are the least patriotic people on this continent as it pertains to the arts. The least supportive Kenyans make it hard for an artist to be an artist. This includes fashion, art, music, acting, whatever. Then get angry when we are appreciated elsewhere. This is heartbreak.
Before we go to the other tweets, how you guys feel about that? Truth, false, some true, some a little hard.
It's true.
Okay.
Straight
like
up.
from a musician's perspective,
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to hear you first. Like what's your personal opinion on that?
I think Victoria is talking about some very true things. Whereas, because as she said, when she came over for the show, she mentioned that when she was in the States, she wasn't even trying to come back here and make it as a Kenyan artist. Her goal was to make it as an international artist, whatever it was. And she only said that was because of the fact that when she came back home, she felt that she wasn't even getting not even the support, the attention, the chance to be heard or to platform or any sort of support from the people. So she's just like, okay, my next step then was just to go to the next closest place to home where I felt that kind of support. I guess that was Nigeria for at first when she became our first lady
and
for
I'll stop
Chocolate
you right
City.
there, actually, because the next tweet relates to that, where she says, "It's a blessing and a curse that our Kenyan youth are not as interested in local music. It forces us to be global acts."
You see that, yeah.
So
I guess that's very true as well, because then you don't necessarily tie yourself down. And I don't know, but you see at the same time where I feel like African music is trying to find its identity, particularly within each country, nation. I don't know, but as Victoria also said, the arts in particular in Kenya is something that's not taken seriously enough. People will even care.
I totally agree with that. I really do.
Take a look at Tanzania. I mean, before we even go to Nigeria, take a look at Tanzania. Tanzania has been behind us in all aspects. But music, I mean, look at the music, you guys. Like, the music is crazy.
It's pretty good,
Nigerian music, crazy. So I don't know why we are not particularly proud of our stuff.
I don't think that. Okay, I don't think that it has to do with. I think it all comes down. I don't think it has to do with being proud. I think it all comes down to marketing.
To the how the artists.
I say this because I do marketing. I do digital marketing, and I'm assuming that she's comparing African and Kenyan music industry to American, which is like the most mainstream music industry. Because it's essentially not what we look up to, but it's established. And I think that as Kenya let me start with Kenya. As Kenya, our music industry is at like month one, baby stage, literally. We haven't placed our feet firmly on the ground and been able to develop. Our music industry is very small. It's very young in terms of international and African. In Kenya, it's big, but in Africa, it's small. What we need to do is position ourselves in the market and market the Kenyan music industry to Africa and the world. The same way, in order to put ourselves in the same pedestal as the American music industry, we have to sell Kenyan music and culture in such a way that it's something that people want to have, if you understand what I'm saying. And that's kind of what Nigeria is doing, but in a more in a more niche and specific way, because what I relate, or not what I relate, but like what I think when I think of Nigerian music is like the bigs, which is Davido, what is her name? Wizkid, and the girl Tiwa Savage. So when they all have even though they have unique sounds, it's all in the same kind of genre.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Is that Kenya is really trying to find its own kind of sound, and I know we've heard this so many times from so many different people, from Buddha Blaze and the likes, is that Kenya hasn't really found its sound. And I think people like Blinky Bill in particular, people like Cosmic Homies, in fact, I'm really getting into the music. It sounds like we're starting to branch into this kind of avenue that is allowing people to love our own kind of music. Like, it was so amazing to see the concert that Blinky Bill did and the Cosmic Homies and Octopizzo did, that, and everyone was just there loving the vibe. It was such an amazing vibe. And I think that when we finally get to that point where we can express ourselves as Kenyans and have Kenyan sounds, then we can start to enjoy it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true, really. But you see, I think what Victoria is really coming from the point of view is that Kenyan artists can't eat from music art over here. Whereas she's saying that people are talented, and it's not like the money's not here in the economy. So
that's true.
Yeah,
it's unfair almost.
It's just the fact that Kenyan consumers themselves don't feel the need, don't feel like there's a need to appreciate or award these artists for their work.
But that's a gap. That's a gap that can be bridged, because what you just said is Kenyan consumers feel like it's something that they don't necessarily have to buy. That's the bridge that needs to be gapped. We need to sell it, sell the music, sell the brand, sell the idea, sell the philosophy. in such a way that people would want to go to Nakoma to buy the CD.
But you see,
go
I mean,
to
Victoria-
Ticket Sasa to buy the tickets to support you as an act.
No, it's true, but you see, Queen Victoria is one of like the most well-packaged, well-branded acts that we have in Kenya, if not Africa right now. So it's not like even if she did have an album launch, of course you'd have a set number of fans that will be there. But what she's saying is just the fact that there's no that potential to grow and to expand to the same level as some of these other African artists, only because of the fact that Kenyans themselves are pretty hard to impress, stingy, and at the same time,
and
art is just not a big deal.
Yeah,
it's just not a big deal.
And they're very quick to bite back when something happens, you know? Like even with most deaf, they were on Twitter just going ham, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, did anyone who said bad things about Yasin Bey actually listen
listen
to
to
what
what he was
Yasin Bey
saying.
had to say? Did anything like
So what's the bottom line for this? What needs to happen basically? Just the bottom line.
The bottom line is exactly what Victoria said, is where Kenyan artists need to look at themselves as global acts. And focus on your music, focus on your brand, focus on your material, and do the damn thing. Whether you get awards in Singapore or you get awards in Australia, you know, at the end of the day, we know what your birth certificate says, and I guess that's the only way that Kenyans are going to be like, that's our person.
Definitely.
But you eat where you got to eat.
Exactly.
And stop buying your quarter and chips chicken, huh? And like to buy that album for 300 bob.
Yeah.
Stop stealing
if Kenyans, and to the Kenyan consumers, if you can, I mean, not if you can, Kenyan art is going to keep on growing, support it. If not, it's going to be claimed as, I mean, we almost lost Lupita, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we
also, the big fives are coming to Africa. When I say the big fives, I mean the big five record labels of the world. Sony has landed in Kenya, guys. That is a problem. People.
Teo's like,
that's for another one right there.
That's the problem. We need Kenyan record labels to be taking over Africa, guys. Nobody needs Sony up in her, okay?
It's
it
true.
ain't that. Oh.
It's pretty true.
Exactly.
Yo, Waba, you got something to add on top of that, brother?
I agree with her, man. I don't get why you need to go out there, prove to everyone else, then come home to be accepted. I think we should accept you from here.
Yeah.
Like I supported the thing with Angela, like DJs should pay for Kenyan music. But what music are we paying for? I mean, are we just gonna pay for every mediocre thing that comes out?
Exactly.
It's true.
I am proud to pay for a couple of music. Like I personally actually have on my phone ringtones I've had on my phone. I mean, I'm proud of those, but I played that at the club and people are like, okay, this guy, we go check out the next one. We see what that guy is playing. I mean, why? This is your music. This is your music.
Yeah.
But I think also, like, what I've noticed with consumers is that a lot of them are followers. If you notice, like, when one event or festival is popping, everyone migrates to that one and forgets that there's like 20 others to choose from.
Yeah.
But I think what is happening within consumers is that they're starting to find their own voice. Some of them are starting to be fed up with mainstream Kenyan events and music. Well, they're sick of following the crowd, let's say, and they're starting to kind of like do their own thing. Like I know Creative's Garage, World's Loudest Library, you know, like they attract really cool intellectual artists who niche, and they kind of like sit around and talk about literature and music and art and on a serious way, and they buy art and they participate in the economy of art. So I think that the consumer mentality is changing, though not quick enough, clearly, because it's frustrating for many artists, but it's happening, and that's the key part. It's happening.
There's a burgeoning art scene. That's definitely true. And to the artists, I guess, just don't wait to be accepted. Do your thing.
Please don't.
Completely.
I think that's a good way to end the conversation. Just do your thing, be global, man.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Remember why you started.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yo, check this out. So when I was asking our good producer friend Joss out there, I was asking him this video called "Why Boys Don't Play with Girls." What's that about? He said, just watch it first, and it's self-explanatory. So I'm gonna let you guys do the same. We're gonna watch this video real quick and be back with some business where we want to talk about Kenyan matters. Or is it habits? Stick around. Stick around, guys.
New challenger.
See, I was not involved.
Onijama, talk up. You lose.
Twende dos.
New challenger. Finish him. Hey, Nikki, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
United.
Oh man.
Jeez, why boys don't play with girls?
Apparently we suck, man.
At everything.
At girl games?
Shout out to my goat out there.
We're supposed to
One
suck.
chick just killed all those dudes, man, on one simple game, yo.
But we're supposed to suck at
Betty
games.
did not challenge me.
True.
I am
and me.
pro
And me.
at that game.
We're gonna have a rematch.
The man's hands are
I
no
feel like you just look like a really old white man dancing.
First of all, about 3 mosquitoes just died right there.
just in the heat of action.
Hashtag kill mosquitoes and malaria.
It's crazy.
That's our Red
Midnight
Bull
Home
KE.
Show, man. Episode 32.
That's
Talking
right.
business, man. Kenya habits. You guys know Equita. Oh, before I even get there, shout out to the fans, man. Midnight Home Show is trending, man.
Hey, you guys.
What a guan.
Dude, this is so
That's why we love you
dope.
guys,
so
man.
exciting.
This is so dope because we always trend either before or right after a show,
Right
never
after.
during. So.
I know.
For every fan who's made us trend, this tie is for you.
Jeez. You see that? That's a
Yeah.
big deal right there.
Big deal right here.
That's Frank's
That's his
style.
only tie. It's special.
It's a
He
very
got that
special tie.
one time when he was at. I'm kidding.
Anyway, that tie is black. It's just dirty. Right now.
How does
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's just move
We
on.
love you guys.
Red
We love you guys.
soil. You know where you're from, Frank. Red soil.
Emo, we need you. Emo.
Hey, business. So you guys, I don't know if you guys know that there's a new competitor for M-Pesa, Safaricom, and all that.
Yeah.
Equitel. Mr. Frank,
Tell us.
have you heard about this?
I've heard about Equitel.
Tell me what you know about it, man.
So the very popular bank in the country, Equity Bank, is moving into the mobile telephony platform. They want to be a competitor to Safaricom and Airtel and all other companies within this industry.
Yeah.
If they're going to be successful or not remains to be seen, but there's some pretty mediocre, crappy, ratchet news stuff happening on the equity side, which we're going to talk about right here.
Oh, so that's when it was trending right there, man.
Yep.
And I have to say, like, people were they were like, Safaricom is not getting kicked out of the throne, man. Like, they're not coming off the throne. I don't know how you guys feel about that. You know, I actually have some comparisons about the two different services.
Yeah.
All right.
So Equitel has a standard size SIM, a micro, nano, and thin SIM available in Equity Bank branches worldwide. So basically,
That is a good marketing strategy, guys.
this is what
Wow.
a thin SIM is. It makes your phone a dual SIM phone, just with the one slot. You take you marry it to your SIM, and you hook it up in there. So somebody calls you with your Safaricom, you're good.
yeah.
If they call you with the Equitel, you're still good. So that's one of the differences. As far as price, thin SIM goes for
It sounds
500.
Okay. It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
With 200 shillings worth of airtime. We like free
So it's
stuff,
like
of course.
300
but
Technically, it's
it's an
300, yeah.
actual 200. You know, I load up my phone, and you can guess what network I'm on, but I load up my phone, and within about an hour, I'm
It's
done.
all gone.
It's
You
just,
might have a new Equitel subscriber. Anyway,
you just might.
yeah. As
for
far as
real.
call costs, just about the same. You know what I mean? As far as sending money, that's the big one right there because I think people believe M-Pesa makes the most money for
for
Safaricom.
mobile.
Yeah. So it's basically let me not say a standard, but the maximum charge you get for sending money is 25 shillings.
Oh, that's okay.
You know what I'm saying? So people are like, you know, that's definitely gonna kick Safaricom out of here.
Yeah.
But
Thanks for those stats, Kevin. So I think let's look at this very, very objectively. So Equitel comes in the industry and their SIM card is worth 500 shillings.
correct.
And they want to compete with a company, with a giant company whose SIM card is worth what, 100 shillings?
Yeah.
And the rates are still the same. So what's the benefit?
Mostly the money sending is the one.
Okay.
Second, like I said, the thin SIM, the convenience of you get to keep your phone number basically. I'm not
Okay.
like supporting them. I'm just saying this is what they're saying.
Right.
You know, and the CEO of Equity was pretty, I have to say, bold in saying that we're trying to take over from.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty
Safaricom.
bold move.
That's a bold statement, you know what I'm saying? But it's yet to be seen. So there's a couple tweets. by some famous people. I think Robert Ali was one of them. And
Robert had to get in on that.
check out what he said. You know what I'm saying? Equitel is a dead horse. Will never compete with M-Pesa. Equity Bank has some housekeeping to do. Simple things like paying staff well.
Okay.
Ouch. Equity Bank also treats its employees in the worst possible way in the market.
Whoa.
Hence higher rates of theft by staff. And then he finishes with, but Equitel should answer HR questions as many Equitel employees are being fired without much explanation. That's what he had to say about it.
He sounds like he sounds like he has flies all over the walls, everywhere. This homie.
Now, here's what Christian Della had to say. He was like, before we forget, you has free you-to-you calls. How many people are using you again? And then he's like
100.
Yeah, now this was funny though. Truth be told, Safaricom's M-Pesa is here to stay. Equitel will come, but still, we will use M-Pesa. Even equity bosses use M-Pesa. Hot dang, man.
That's probably true. It's a loyalty thing. It's like you feel like with the Safaricom line or with M-Pesa, whatever it is, it's something like you've inherited from your folks, or your big brother, or whatever it is. It's almost like a family thing. I don't know.
And see, the problem is, if you move to another line, okay, fine. Equity is saying you can maintain your line, but still moving from one network to another, your friends still remain in the network you left them on. Correct. So you still remain alone in that network that you're in. So it's not really gonna be useful to you having this extra line.
But wait. Define alone though. Define being alone in that network. Are you talking about
how
cost?
many? No, how many subscribers are on Equitel right now?
I think over 1 million so far. No. Actually, over 7 million. A million or 7 million? 1 million.
That's what they've said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Already.
Obviously, that's true. Obviously, equity. That's so true. Equity. If they say that's so true.
The sky is purple as well.
Exactly.
Did you hear?
So
they released
pretty concrete stuff.
In terms of ubiquity and who has the most subscribers, that's gonna keep guys more on Safaricom other than Equity. Fine. There's gonna be a movement. It's gonna work. Some people might feel yes, maybe this is gonna work for me because of the cheaper sending money rates, but I'm just saying, it's gonna be
my
difficult.
angle really was Kenyan habits, like it says in the show flow. How many people do we know that say all kinds of crap about Safaricom?
A lot.
Everyone.
Has anyone here never said anything bad about Safaricom? Anyone?
Shiro, probably.
Shiro, a hero.
But I'm on Airtel, so I don't.
Just owning up.
I don't get awkward phone calls from Jerry. So
That pretty much ends. Yeah. So like, okay, I feel like the main reason Equitel won't take over is because Kenyans are creatures of habit. Like when we find one thing, we just stay there. No matter. It's just this is it.
It works.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But there's a new habit coming out, yeah? People are having 2 phones.
True.
Get one for your main line, then keep one for your Safaricom line.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
No,
One
let
for
me
your
tell you
main
why.
bitch, one for your side bitches. Booty Island.
Just calling out the tactics.
I've lost my Safaricom phone. Like there's like a small. I have like a small phone for my Safaricom because everyone keeps calling that. Then it diverts to my other line. I've lost it like enough times. Then I keep remembering, oh, by the way, someone is about to send me M-Pesa. Now I have to find it. But now with the Equitel thing, if more people start using the Equitel services, because it's 25 bob. You guys, are you serious? You know, you don't have to worry about it. If I'm sending 1,000, it's 350 something bob. No. Straight through, it's 25 bob. Yo, I think they have a chance.
Yeah, okay,
They have a chance.
yeah.
Tell you, why would you not switch? Or are you going to switch? Or you're just like, man, whatever.
I'm not going to switch because I get very personal messages from Safaricom, so I have this feeling that they care about me as a subscriber. Every single day. So Safaricom, I'm loyal because you care about me.
Yeah, I feel the same too. Every day I get a text saying you have insufficient funds every single day.
So they really care.
To subscribe.
Do they also call you dear customer?
Yes. Dear customer, you have insufficient funds for this service. Please try again later. Or you must have your line for at least 6 or more months. I love that line, guys. Thank you. Yeah.
Jeez, it's crazy, guys. But I mean, whether it's M-Pesa, M-Casho, Equitel, the most important thing is that there's actual money in the economy to circulate. That Kenyans actually even have this money to be sending back and forth. So we can have all sorts of gimmicks and structures in place. But if Kenyans ain't got no money, then it doesn't really matter if it's Equitel or Equihell.
Oh, okay.
So you see what I did there?
I saw what
My
you did.
thoughts really quick is if you're gonna try and depose a giant, just make your product as lucrative as possible. I mean, M-Pesa has become a verb. Can I M-Pesa you some cash?
Yeah.
Huh? Come up with something crazy good to pull everyone out of.
That's true, man.
Can I Equitel some cash to you?
What the hell are you talking about? Equitel?
It could catch on. I mean, Equitel, yeah, you see me.
Hashtag Waba.
Hashtag brand ambassador. Hashtag Brad Bill KE.
Jeez. Okay. Cool. That's an interesting one. I'm always interested as well to see what the CEO James Mwangi, right? I'm always interested to see what he's gonna do. One of the top African CEOs.
Yeah.
World CEOs. So he could be onto something, Frank.
Yeah,
you could be asking for a job soon. You know what I'm saying? You might need that red tie back.
Yeah.
Anyway, so folks, we managed to speak about what's going on with the AMAs. We've spoken about Equitel and M-Pesa and what might bubble with that. And coming up next is something called Boxicles. You guys haven't let me know where this new.
We're gonna define what Boxicle stands for.
Did you come up with that?
Look here, man.
No, you came up with that, didn't you?
Get your mind out the.
No, Boxicles.
Get your mind out the Boxicles.
Is it one of those
Get
things
your
that
mind
you
out
just
the
want to save that?
Boxicles.
No, man. Hey, you guys just stick around if you want to know what it is, man.
Boxicles, booty boxicles.
Booty and box.
Before Frank gets too carried away, man.
Boxicles.
Got some lifestyle conversations coming up next with Boxicles. But in the meantime, check out Rift Valley Festival, a little throwback Thursday before we tell you about the one that's coming up soon.
That's the Boxicle dance. I call that the Boxicle dance.
That's awesome. Yo, shout out to Sarabi. I just saw them breaking it down, man. I saw them on Friday as well. Awesome guys. They just got back.
They just got back from Berlin.
From Europe, all over Europe. They went everywhere.
Yeah.
They went everywhere.
It was crazy. You guys should go check them out on their Facebook. They've got mad selfies with like a crowd of like thousands.
Yeah, it's a real deal.
Really dope.
No, don't go check them out on Facebook. Check them out when they come to the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just keep it here.
Yeah.
Keep it locked.
Today, I know you're gonna take this over and introduce the show, but I'm just gonna be whispering Boxicles at the background. So
That's
just
fine
go on,
with me. I like a little background noise. And so, we want to introduce something that's never been done before.
Boxicles. You know you want the Boxicles.
Boxicles, you might imagine, is stuff to do with boxes.
You know
And you're absolutely right.
Enough already.
Okay.
You started that.
Tell us what it's about, dude.
Well, before you say it, do you know what first came to my mind? Really tight boxers.
Not
with their testicles hanging out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frank just came out the closet. Yes.
That's what we asked.
Welcome.
So we asked.
Welcome. High five me.
No. Boxicles.
Okay.
So it's
Just blur
I'm
I
sorry.
feel like Kevin, you just said Kevin somewhere.
I've got people.
I killed the music for you, man. Like, why are you
I'm
keeping
sorry,
us
guys.
in more suspense?
I've got people.
I'm waiting for smart people to be quiet.
Oh, you hear that?
okay.
You hear that, Frank?
Are we good?
You hear that?
Thanks, Waba. Welcome to Boxicles. Where we talk relationships and everything except hanging nuts.
Oh, jeez.
Tight boxes.
Jesus.
I can't believe you, sir. Anyway, no, I basically
I quit.
grabbed some random questions from people
Okay.
about relationships.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
some pretty popular common questions, whatnot. So each one of us is gonna reach in here read the question out loud, and then we're gonna give our answers according to our level of intelligence, Frank.
Okay. Your boxicles.
What do you think about my intelligence?
We're gonna start with the lady.
That's a lot of paper.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's a lot of paper.
I'll just pick one already.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Emotional. Should I read it or should I wait for everyone to have
Everyone
one?
to have this, yeah.
No. Read it. Read it.
Okay.
Yes. Which one did you get?
That should be typed down.
Why do men and women like comparing to each other despite the obvious difference?
Very nicely asked.
That's a great question.
BBC World. Everyone on BBC World talks like that.
Oh yeah, they all do. They all do. It's how you get a job there. It's how you get a job there.
Why do men and women like comparing to each other despite the obvious difference?
Yes. What is this equality?
Can we? Yeah.
No, because somebody was saying like, how come when a dude, is seeing a bunch of girls, he's a player, but when a girl is seeing a bunch of dudes,
she's a hoe.
Exactly.
Popsicles.
Or
so it's a question about players and hoes.
No, just about, that's one of
the examples, right?
Well, I don't know. I don't
Why
know.
is it that when a man is welding, regular, when a woman is welding, woo, woman is welding, yay!
It's like I don't know. I guess we always just look for that common thing. The common thing amongst us. Like we know we're obviously different, but we look for that common thing just because like we're not so different.
Well, but you be playing those games?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, he's like, nah, she a woman.
I ain't
I'm
no
a
player.
I know where I
ain't no player. I just play music.
Right, with my two phones.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, honey. Hate the game.
I don't like that question.
I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't.
That question's in here.
On that topic, let me just say this.
I don't really. nice picture.
Oh, you see that?
Women
right there?
and men
skills
constantly compare themselves, and the wider debate here is all about equality. Who gets what and who doesn't get what, and why this is becoming quite an issue. I will say two things. One, I think it's Eleanor Roosevelt who said, this is about why I have a quote. Women have to pay for everything. Fine, they get more glory than men for silly feats like welding, but they also get more notoriety, like you said, Service, if she has many guys in her phone relationship or phone book, she's a hoe. So that's the perception. So they have to pay for everything, but also they have to, what am I trying to say here?
Nobody knows.
Okay, I think
And you
that
almost redeemed yourself, bro.
I think competition started when women didn't have competition because we were being oppressed by, these things that walk around with balls that hang and
the dogs. Yeah, the dogs. The dogs.
Exactly, those dogs. So the fact that now we're like on an equal plateau. We can raise the bar. We can do it all, women. Okay, we can give birth, which you cannot.
It's true.
Okay, we have to grow a baby inside of us for 9 months.
It's true.
Okay, and then push it out of our body.
This just got deep.
Can everybody just abuse him on Twitter at serve his? Please.
Please don't. Please don't.
Next question.
Please attack.
No, it's tough work.
This is you.
I hope the next question is better.
Is this about equality?
Yeah. What's going on in this picture?
Hey, read the question.
It looks like.
Let's keep this picture on.
Come on, read the question.
It's all about the booty.
All right, check this out. It says, why are dudes never satisfied and keep cheating on faithful women?
Yeah,
who says the women are faithful?
That was a girl writing these questions.
Yeah,
Men,
unfaithful women. Come on.
Wait, stop unfaithful. Satisfied? What? I wrote an article about this, guys. Check it out tomorrow on www.whatsgoodlife.tv.
I knew you were going to get back.
Yeah, right? But, I mean, when it comes to satisfaction, it's easy to satisfy a man.
Okay.
So, I mean, just read that question. Just can you just read it again?
I want to challenge that sentence,
just
though.
Wait. Just wait.
It says, why are dudes never satisfied at keeping why are dudes never satisfied and keep cheating on faithful women?
Yeah, but that's the thing. They are satisfied. They just get bored. Satisfaction and boredom are two different things. You can satisfy a man, but you gotta keep him interested.
That's very true, right?
Okay, I have no objections on that statement. Keep him interested.
It's very true. Yeah, it's very true.
Nothing. All
No,
right.
because let me just say this. I just thought of a joke.
Oh, okay. You know you always sell with a joke.
If you want to know if your woman is faithful, check her M-Pesa.
Wait. What happens if her M-Pesa is always full?
If it's no, let me tell you. If it's not full, if it's like reasonable, now
you have insufficient funds. You have insufficient funds.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
If it's always full by surprising, you know what I'm talking about. Like
what? That someone else is funding her. She got a sponsor.
If you know that money wasn't from
Equitel
your
was
M-Pesa.
sponsoring her.
No, but you know what? Real quick, even before we move on, I know you're about to pass that on. I feel like it's because when boys become men, and then you are a quote unquote a man, you always feel like you want to take the step back where you just had freedom of choice to do anything that you want. So it's like, I don't know, you get one watch and you go to the mall, the next day you're already checking out another watch. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's just that.
Yeah, but look, don't touch.
That not being. Huh?
Don't touchy.
Don't touchy.
You come in here, you buy. You don't buy, you go.
I feel like that's just what pushes men. You always feel like you got to go for the next challenge and the next challenge and the next challenge.
I second that challenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right.
BW.
Preach.
Boy, if you don't pick one,
these
pictures
still coming
are
up here.
very random. I really just don't.
That's low.
Booty.
That's low.
Why do dudes take so long to reply to an SMS?
Thank you.
I can answer that real quick.
We all have answers to that one. Yes.
Like.
I can answer that real quick because I get blasted on it every day. It's just basically because texting in itself takes so much concentration.
What?
And every time I'm texting, the one thing I say is the person who can invent the text where like whatever I think can show up on the screen, like what I'm thinking is what types itself, then there can be a lot of two-way communication. But this whole first of all, women use a lot of words. They're very expressive. They're very expressive. Very.
I'm glad you saved yourself there.
Yeah, I have to save myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
I ain't trying to sleep outside. But, so the thing is, it's just like I think it just takes too much work. You can call a dude, be like blah 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 blah, done.
Yeah, just
meet you tomorrow.
Lazy.
30 seconds or less.
Lazy.
30 seconds.
Lazy.
First of all,
lazy.
about every thought of yours going on text, I wouldn't want that to happen at all.
I was gonna say you're gonna lose a lot of.
You're gonna lose a lot
you
of
don't
friends.
send it.
Yeah. Number two, I'm not just sitting there waiting to text you back. I'm not on my phone. Listen, if I take too long texting you back, it wasn't because I was just idle. I was doing something else.
Or someone else.
I was saving the
Next
planet
question.
or someone else.
Or someone else.
Yep.
That is the problem.
wrong with
Why are you taking so long?
Why are
to
you
text
texting me when
back?
I'm doing someone else?
What are you doing?
Don't text me when I'm doing someone else.
Priority.
No.
Okay.
Hey, let me help you out with that, ladies. Here's what you do, huh? You text him. You tell your friend to text him as well. Whoever gets the first response back should reveal a lot of things that's going on. You know what I'm saying?
And it's true.
That is a dangerous
say
move.
one more
That
thing.
is a very dangerous.
I want to say finally, also one thing women need to understand is most of the time, if you're not with the guy, when you text the guy, he's doing guy stuff. He's doing whatever he wants to do. So for him to text you is like a multitasking thing because he has to choose between watching the game, playing PS, I don't know whatever else he's doing, and texting you back. That's why it's slow. It's because he's not trying to be talking to you.
And they say that women are complicated. That is a lie.
It's very simple.
What do you mean? You're telling me
When
that
you're
you're gonna
together-
put your PS, your football, basketball game that ain't nobody in this game wait, ain't nobody in this
You know
game
what I'm saying?
watching you.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna put that first before your girl?
No, it's very
before
simple.
the girl that
Can I say something?
inspires you?
Don't you just love boxicles? It's
Yeah.
like crazy.
Boxicles is real.
I forgot about the word boxicle.
Boxicle.
It's straight.
Anyway, Frank.
Which brings us back to why men don't text.
Yeah.
Not too tight.
Let's go.
Oh my
What you got? What you got?
days.
What do we got?
Did you shout out to the couple that was kissing on screen?
Yeah, they were in.
They were
Actually,
in.
before you even read, this is what's funny. There were actually 4 questions from men, 4 from women. It's
Yeah.
amazing that we've only picked out
The women questions?
very interesting.
I knew
This
it.
speaks to the equality issue. Okay. Why don't dudes take time to understand women?
Because there's not enough time in the world.
Do you guys know that
I
joke?
second that though.
Yeah.
Still, I second
not
that.
enough
To
time.
answer this, do you know that joke where a man asks God to build a bridge over different oceans?
No.
And God says, do you know how much resources that would take? Are you crazy? And man says, okay, fine, God, make me understand women. Then God says, how many lanes you want on that bridge? So that answers this
Okay.
completely.
They just pretty much. You can't trying to understand women is like almost trying to understand your newborn child or something. It's like a different language, a different.
But women don't understand women, right?
No, we do.
No, you
we
don't.
have
No, they do.
telepathy.
They do.
What do you mean? No, we
do
don't.
not.
Are you crazy? If you put all the girls in this office on the Midnight Hum Show, understand that things will just flow
Will be
because we're
communicated, yeah.
telepathically
No, it's true.
That's very nice in
to
practice.
each other.
That's very nice on
And it turns physical, like when this is gonna get gross because you're all men and oh my god.
Oh my god.
But when women, like if like girls who like I don't know, they're uni students and then they move in together, like all in one house, their cycle will come together and they'll have the same cycle. It's
so there's
true.
gonna
Like
be
women.
one room full of angry women.
Yes.
Oh jeez.
Well, not angry. It depends what time of the day and what happened. And
this out.
if the sun is out.
This is boxicles, people. Yeah.
The last boxicle.
Experience.
The last
Very
boxicle.
simple.
The left one.
Jeez.
You didn't even get that.
Used to be like the left one.
We
did get that one.
questions. Why do dudes lose interest after a woman falls in love?
Didn't we just
Oh
answer
damn.
Oh,
Check this
okay.
out.
That was neat.
This is a very real thing. I can speak about. Oh, I don't know who this homie is. Oh, that's okay. Doesn't matter.
That's that dude. Yeah, he looks like he's out of love.
You know the thing
lost
the
interest.
thing that women have to understand about men is like, again, going back to it, men love the chase. Whether it's as if you're chasing more money, you're chasing that car you're trying to save up for, whether you're chasing
that booty.
You know, there we
On
go.
Booty Island.
So to fall in love for a man sometimes feels like it's confirmed. You've done it. Like you graduated. You know what I mean?
What next?
You won't keep showing up for class when you've graduated.
True.
And it doesn't mean that you don't have love for education or learning.
We should quote
You know,
that.
thank you so
Who
much.
was prepared
Thank you.
for this?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Wow.
right?
Shake my
Thank you so
hand,
much.
bro.
I thought this was a surprise.
If you forget
Service.
everything else from the show, just remember that line.
Remember, yeah? Catch
But
that.
it's true. It's true. So ladies, you have to understand, trust your man that they do love you, but at the same time, men just have a different way of showing it. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think
It's a
like
different way.
men need to learn how to communicate better with women.
Yeah.
Because they just like they just like it's not that they have lost interest, it's just that they don't know how to they don't know innovative ways because they don't know how to use Google to
Innovative.
show you that they love you. And that's the thing, like women always feel like we have to, you know, cook you a nice dinner and you know make
we
your belly,
appreciate
you
that.
know,
We
like,
love
and
that.
it's
That's
like,
the best
how
part.
about one night I come home, the
Yeah.
kitchen is clean, the
Damn.
food is on the table, and petals are on the bed.
Then
How
you-
about that?
Can I
So
just
I
break-
can
hold
do
on,
that
hold on.
and then.
How about that?
Can I just break this whole thing down to end this nonsense?
That's
Chiro.
We love that nonsense.
Nataka kuniambie when
English.
Exactly. That's my point.
Communication.
Iti posso
You both
parlare anche
have to
italiano,
speak the
bello.
same language.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
about you learn my language, but I don't have to learn yours. I think that's what it is.
It's true.
Learn each other's language. Don't
Plain
make
and
it a
simple.
one-sided
Just
thing.
so complicated.
Plain and simple.
What's next, man?
All right, Boxicles is over. Ladies and gentlemen, we can move on.
That's been awesome. I mean, party calendar's coming up next.
Yeah.
It's really next week Voxicles has to be back on.
Yeah,
Also, I want to throw something since Boxing is still going on.
It better not be a testicle.
No.
Oh, gee.
No. I just want to bring us back to the Obama thing, and it's coming in the country.
Yeah.
So
And Boxicles.
Wait.
he's coming in the country and Boxicles. Anyway, in as much as there's excitement around Obama's visit, there's also frustration.
Yeah.
Traffic, internet. So I want to start a hashtag. Blame Obama. They cut off your. They cut off your.
He did it. He
Wait.
did it.
Nyeri women cut off your transformers. Blame Obama.
Frank,
She left
Frank,
you. Blame
I love you, bro.
Obama.
You broke.
Internet. Blame Obama. You broke. Blame Obama.
See, this is an angry villager.
Blame Obama.
Why do you sound like you're from Discovery Channel? And here we have an angry villager.
No, because like
In his nice habitat.
he might just start a movement right here, and Kenyans on Twitter
Blame
fast
Obama.
on it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll wait to see what the Obama effect's gonna be. And hey, Frank could be right. You know what I'm saying? He loses that type. Blame Obama.
Blame Obama.
Yo, folks.
What's up,
alright.
Obama?
If you're watching, shout out Obama.
Oh man! So at least we've got through the Boxicle section in peace together as one.
Are we ever gonna be able to say Boxicles without laughing ever again?
No,
I win.
Crazy, but you guys hang around. We've got party calendar coming up next. Of course, it's just a teaser. The main show is tomorrow, but we'll let you guys know what's happening. Some of the parties that went down, some of the parties that are coming up, and the rest to be continued.
And we got bars after that.
True.
Fire.
Bless the mic. So stick
16
around.
bars.
Straight fire.
He said This one coming straight from out the dance. Come on, mother.
Good people of the world, you know what segment this is. You know who we are. This is okay, too far.
Wagwan, good people. This is the party calendar.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Kamakawa, my name is James Bong in the good house. I'll see you.
Kweli. You know, and I'm Charlie Slim Karibu to man.
Yeah, before you even start, Slim, you are telling me Twitter is on fire tonight.
Twitter is on fire, guys.
Can you just break it down for me, because I've been in here, so just tell me what's going on.
I was on Twitter. And we are trending, guys. It's hashtag the Midnight Ham Show. You know how we do it. And Mr. Gaza Prince, we see you over there.
Mr. Gaza Prince, we see you, nigga. We see you, homie. We see you.
And tonight we're not going to talk about Mashida, as you suggested, but we're gonna be telling you about the parties where you need to be. I'll see you. How you guys feeling?
Mr. Gaza Prince alikuwa amedesha. We talk about Mashidas.
Sana.
Hey, Joe. So about Mr. Gaza Prince, we are here to talk. Before we even start, guys, did you guys see the video we just watched?
Yes. And it is dope.
What do you guys think about the event?
Oh my God, guys. A moment.
A moment of silence for the
moment of silence for the Blinky Bill experience. Can we just say that the Blinky Bill experience trended, man? Yeah. Shout out to Blinky Bill for launching his solo career like a boss. Dude, shout out to Cosmic Homies, Octopizzo, Cancel. Everybody that came out. That event was such a musical delight. It was so beautiful. And shout out to the What's Good Live crew for holding it down, man. Our equipment? What? 360 GoPro camera? You guys need to keep it locked on youtube.com/What's Good Live, man. Footage comes soon.
Mad love to Cosmic Homies. I'm sure you all saw the performance they gave out.
It was incredible. It was so good. Oh my goodness. Everybody was there.
Nairobi is happening, man.
It is.
It is.
Definitely is, yeah.
Yeah, did you guys also see Awar Arunga? He was the guy on the trumpet. Yeah.
I got a question. Is he Kenyan?
Yeah, he's Kenyan.
Isn't he like Macklemore's like?
Yeah,
he's Macklemore's official producer and trumpeter.
For real?
Dude, I went to his Facebook page, no stock. And
no stock.
I mean, you looking got that? No. Shut up, my number is 07. No. No, like I went to his Facebook page, and one of his pictures is so dope. It's him, like here, and then Macklemore here, and a crowd of like
millions,
like 8,000 people. Like it just went on, and I think it was like one of those big UK festivals.
Remember, if you wanna catch him at the Nairobi Rhapsody, he'll be doing a set
on 30th July.
On 30th July, courtesy of Nairobi Rhapsody and Buddha Blaze. So big shout out. And speaking about Nairobi Rhapsody, you guys had Young Guru was in town.
Dope one.
Apparently, such an intellect, huh?
Hey,
smart nigga.
I think Shiro and I lost a couple of kilos on the dance. Jumping to the music.
Shout out to the girl who was twerking and pop lock dropping it.
It was her birthday. It was her birthday. Don't judge.
She allowed.
There she is.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, it was such a good night. Even though Nairobi, you guys disappointed on turnout, but you know what? The people that came turned all the way up.
We had fun.
Young Guru's set was impeccable. He mixed everything from old to
Funny thing, guys. We were talking about Obama. Does he not look like?
He looks like his Kuzo. I was telling guys that he looks like his Kuzo, man.
Like Obama has a doppelganger. Like for real.
Dude.
He's probably right. Look at him. Oh my God.
Dude, literally.
That's Obama.
Obama
Oh my
cousin
God,
senior.
literally, dude. But it was so dope. Oh my
Big
God!
shout
And he
out
was
to-
mixing on vinyl as well, man.
Big shout out to Final Cut and Mix Macelania as well. I mean, you guys held it down proper, man.
Yeah, and of course, Oxide, yeah, of course,
Hey,
Oxide
the
killed it, you
performances,
know.
man. Oh.
Yeah, the performances
Yes.
were on
Shook it.
top.
Hey, you
We
guys.
got
Who's this
guy?
It's,
Who's the guy wearing pink?
I don't know. Who's that guy is.
Also, if you guys watched the party calendar last Thursday, we were streaming live from Ebony Lounge.
It was so much fun. That was really
How
fun.
was
We need
it?
to do that again.
Yeah,
That was so dope.
So this next tomorrow actually we'll be streaming live from Persia Lounge. You know. Yeah, yeah.
What's happening?
Fourth Street. You know, you guys know Fourth Street wine.
Of course,
That's sweet wine.
delicious.
Mhm.
The impeccable wine.
Yeah,
For the Kenya.
so they'll be throwing down something real soon.
Real soon.
Yeah, and we'll definitely
Yeah.
let
I
you
think
guys know about
it's
it.
next week, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Next week Thursday.
week, yeah.
Next week Thursday.
Not this Thursday, guys.
Not this
Don't
Thursday.
get your hopes up. Huh?
But
But
something.
we got them covered.
Yeah, we got them
Even
covered.
for tomorrow.
We got them covered.
No, that's just enough time for you to come out looking fresh. Like, make sure your
Exactly.
outfit is on point. Because you know, any party cup will be in the building.
And you know, we'll be recording you, coming to you, because y'all never come to us. We'll be asking you questions, asking all them questions.
Yeah, also since this guy is here, bruh, we gotta give some mad love to Sebabi, yo. The videos that y'all guys been seeing.
This the homie.
This is the homie behind the edits, yo. So
Yes,
bruh.
you guys.
I try.
You work so hard. Like, literally, we go to an event, and then next day, you just see the editor's room. Everybody's like,
And then
this is me
dope ish
reenacting
coming.
editing.
On to the turn up. What we got?
On to the turn up. Me, I must start today. Today there was an event for all the Kedo fancy people who love drinking wine, you know, what to wine. So yeah, there was something at Caramel restaurant.
Wine and the city.
Yes. I haven't been. I need to go.
You
Let me tell you
been.
guys.
I haven't been.
Let me tell you guys a short story about Caramel. So I went to Caramel, right? And there's a price list for like drinks. So there's 30K, 30K. You're like, oh my God, 40K. And then it reaches 50, 60. It got down to a point where I saw 6 digits, million. 1.28 for a bottle.
drinks.
1.28 million. I can't remember the name.
Like champagne or something.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
it's crazy.
God.
You heard what I said in the beginning of my sentence.
What did you say?
Kedo fancy. Yeah. So you see, the tickets were 3 G's, prepayment, Caramel, or ticket Sasa. It was Wine and the City. Wine and the City, yeah.
Yummy. Networking ladies night out. Gentlemen.
So is this tonight?
Yeah, it's happening tonight. It's happening right now as we speak.
So is that what we're doing after that?
Yeah. Apart from this, something else is going down. You guys know Fuzak. Fuzak is going down to Costo.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so he has something down in Costo even before the BBQ weekend. It's called Blacklight, bruh.
Blacklight, Fuzak and Suraj. Bring it on. 500 entry, 25th of July. That's a musical.
By the way, guys,
hello.
Watch out for Fuzak and Suraj's new track.
You guys,
we've all gotten the exclusive, peak. But like when it comes out, all you Afro house,
tribal,
you are gonna love it. So Fuzak and Suraj, shout out to you guys. You guys are killing it.
Yeah, guys, don't forget to check them out on SoundCloud. Give them a follow so you can be updated with all the new tracks. These guys are getting into production. And they just killed the DJ scene. So God knows what's gonna happen when they enter production, man. Big up,
And for
guys.
all those people who think they aren't Kenyan, these guys are born and bred. You know, they might be Indian, but Parklands and all.
Curly.
Kenya.
Yeah.
So remember Ilkovo is down at the coast. I believe in Bamburi.
And it's this weekend, so it's a nice getaway, man.
If you wanna get away from all the Obama
Obamacare nonsense.
Obama fever, that shit. Let's get down to
you guys were so fed up already.
Yo, speaking of foods, he's gonna be playing at the Super Club. Am I right?
Supper
Club. Supper Club on 31st July.
I'm gonna be at this because I haven't been to one yet. I'm sorry, but I'm coming.
Jay's
it's at Jay's
Bar.
Bar in Karen.
All right, all right.
It's really dope. It's got like an English pop feel.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
it does.
so but the food is really good apparently, and so are the drinks. So and it's free entry, right? Yeah.
Something you guys don't know, this it'll be his last supper club for a couple of for a couple of time here, because he's flying out. Nasikia narudi system. So make sure we come through, jam, have a good time with the homie before he leaves.
Give him a nice send off.
For
sure. That's
Make him come back soon.
And this is for the guys who want to mission. Yeah, if you wanna go to Nanyuki, there's something happening down in Nanyuki. It's called the BBQ weekend. It's happening at the Storms Resort Nanyuki. If you guys knew about party, you guys know about Party in the Wild. It happened like a couple of months ago. It happened at the same
Party in the Wild.
Same place, Storms Resort Nanyuki.
Wow.
Dope place.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's a free event. So
imagine.
Just get there.
Is the food free?
No, the food ain't free.
But it will be featuring activities such as quad biking, kids bouncing castle, trampoline, face painting, live BBQ.
I'm there at quad biking.
Yeah.
So Nyama people.
Hell yeah.
I'm a DJ.
Come over.
That looks dope, man.
Yeah, I'm sure of that DJ.
Why are you throwing that on me?
Fascia.
DJ Fascia?
Yeah, big shout out to DJ Fascia. Look, I'll watch out for him. He'll be on the Midnight Ham Show real soon.
Oh, bring it on.
Yeah,
bring it
on Sheng Tok Kama Kawa.
Yeah.
And I come through kwa Sheng Tok.
Yeah, tell them when that
we
goes
know
on.
We know Wagwan. So keep watch this space. I'll see you. Killer Monday.
Yeah, every Monday starting from 8 p.m. You know, that's Shengto Kamakawa.
Right here.
And our man, Manadem Brian Kiplangat, is also holding down another event called One Night Stand.
BK Entertainment.
Is this his own?
This is a house party going down at Runda on 25th of July. So have fun playing beer pong and poker. You know what to poker. Kujeni through, have some fun.
I like the post.
What do you like?
It's simple. It's enticing. It's like come at me.
Nah, bro, me I like the name, bruh.
One night stand,
bruh. Hey, and it's a house party. hey, so you know for sure.
It should be dope,
guys
man.
be booking rooms and
talking about house parties. Me and my guys here, Sebabi and Charlie Slim, we were thinking we should do something for the party camp.
Why not?
Party camp fans. Yeah, so you guys watch this space.
Watch it.
Real soon.
Real
you guys coming at you real quick.
And I heard from our lovely lady over here that you shall also be doing a little something sooner or later.
Yes, something is coming up in November. You'll see the flyer up here one day coming soon. But something coming even closer. You guys, have you heard? Blankets and Wine.
It's back.
It's back.
Game on.
But now. They took a sabbatical, Modari needed to clear her mind. So now she's in Switzerland getting ready for Palau Festival, getting her music out there. So in the meantime, the Blankets of Wine crew are organizing Africa Novu.
Hey, nice.
Guys, look at this poster.
Wow.
Yes, nice different, advanced, creative, chic, unique, reborn, fashionable, fresh.
Sour.
You can expect music, culture, art, fashion from the 5th to the 6th of September at Gong Race Courses. So you know it's going to be dope, guys. I mean, the lineup has yet to be released, but I've heard things in the grapevines and I mean, it's going to be pretty dope.
Talking about things that are in the lines, I was talking to my homeboy, Kafi. Kafi Adibades. He's telling me they're organizing something called Jamhuri Festival. So you guys just watch this space.
Yeah, we're going to be filming something, a snippet kidogo. We show you guys how it's going to be going down, We got you covered when it comes to party and stuff,
Yeah, guys.
So what else we got going on?
Anything more?
Yeah, we have one more.
Yeah, I told you
like
about
we said,
the Sultan of Swag.
I love that.
Yeah,
dude, that is I think I'm gonna go, but I think I'm definitely gonna go because I don't know, just a good night of some horns, some nice music from an international superstar. Let's call him what he is. He has crossed over, so there's no reason why you guys should be missing this, man. Macklemore's producer and trumpeter, Thursday, July 30th.
He's pretty dope. He's pretty dope, and he's such a nice guy. Like I got to speak to him just on the ones, and he was like, he was so calm. He's like, yo,
He's
what's going
chill.
on, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to see someone humble and who got skills, I guess it's our guy, and he's homegrown. No, he's homegrown.
Yeah, and I'll
talking
just
about
love
skills, bro. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen NOD, Noise on Demand. There's this something they've been doing each and every end month. It's called the end month shakedown. Yeah.
So you have to shake it down, you know.
Yeah, so it
Shake
happens.
that booty, girl.
It happens at the Juniper's Kitchen each and every end month. Each
love
and
the
every end
poster.
month. Yeah.
I love
So yeah, if you don't know yet, Noise on Demand, it's DJ Ceci, DJ Panic, and DJ Saloin. Not Lion. Saloin.
Me, I would just love to to holler at all people streaming live worldwide. Kenya, Nairobi is the place to be. Like at this time, it's really happening. Plus, Obizi is in Kenya and he's watching, so you know this is place.
He's here.
And
Forget what Fox News and CNN say. This place is secure, man. Look at us. We secure. We in the building, man. Ain't no bombs coming through. I'm a bomb. I'm the bomb.
Yeah, and just a reminder, you guys can catch us tomorrow live, same place at 8 p.m. for the party calendar where we
Exclusive
break it down.
party
That's
calendar.
exclusive.
Yeah, now that is where we break it all down. You know.
Nice and slow, nice and slow.
As we wrap up things, Jack Rooster also told me he's having something at Juniper. This Friday.
Okay.
The Juniper social, so make sure you come through. If you know who Jack Rooster is, we don't need to say this twice. So
Google.
Let's see you there. I will see you.
Exactly. Guys, up next we have Bless the Mic. We have a special guest coming through, Barack Jacuzzi. He's in the building. He's going to be talking us down, breaking it down, the same way we do on Pot Calendar, about all things music. And we're going to have a trivia as well. So guys, keep it locked right here on What's Good Live. This is a Midnight Hump Show.
The irony, Barack Jacuzzi Barack.
Right?
Jacuzzi,
Exactly.
Barack Obama jacuzzi.
Maybe
What's Good
Barack
live?
Obama is in a jacuzzi right now.
To all the guys on Twitter, we see you.
Keep us on that trend.
Endeleni kutweet, I'll see you.
We love you, man.
One love.
And also remember
Let's get
Monday.
Hey. 8. You know, they call me Barack Jacuzzi. I'm not sure if you heard about me or not. But I'm a Super Saiyan Kenyan, coming straight up out of Cola. When it comes to the mic, I'm a straight poacher. Watch me lead the country, come back and take it over. Young player, but I can still coach ya. Me and Octo riding around the city like Samoans. We got our name up on anything that we own it. Call me Trinidad James, everything golden. I got the key to the city and a few tokens. All I want is cake, you can keep the fame, boy. Nintendo flow, I'm killing this game, boy. Niggas tryna ride my wave like some bus boys. And that's okay, I just hate all you fuck boys. So when you come around, you better duck, boy. I ain't a killer, but please don't press your luck, boy. MC Hammer gotta say you can't touch, boy. I heard you got the juice, but that shit not enough, boy. No. Your girl nasty, I call her happy juice. I can't lie, the T.O.P. was the truth. And all the proof is sitting in the pudding. I got the juice, let me know if you need a booking. I'm from non-robbery, don't get your chain tooken. Cause that shit will happen if your ass not looking. You's a rookie, I'm a vet. I bet you know my name even though we never met. I be in and out of sets, even though she got a man, shawty still want the sex. I'm produce fresh, and I'm about my checks. I'm still up next.
See them haters talking, but they do not face. I done got it out the mud, that's that shit they make. That's that shit they make. That's that shit they make. I done got it out the mud.
Barack Jacuzzi. Folks, we were supposed to have Barack Jacuzzi on here. This is Bless the Mic, of course. But he sent me a very polite text, of course, via Safari. Anyway, no, he sent me a very polite text, and he said that he wasn't able to make it, but he promises to be on the show probably next week. If we struggle really, then a week after that, but we'll make sure to get him here because he's only in the country for a few weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So I don't even know whether we should introduce Bless the Mic.
I don't know, man. Probably just wrap it out. I have no problem with that. But I want to shout out some fans,
please,
that have been going in with us on Twitter. Please.
On Twitter.
Twitter.
On Twitter.
Twitter, yo.
Boxicles. So switch that up real quick. Laura Litaba, Brian Kuria, Marie Mungai, Noni Wambugu. I know who you are.
Ooh.
Ginny Aiko, man.
Bullshit.
What?
And Mickey Matone. I'm not even kidding.
Ginny Ai.
I'm not joking.
Wait, like Jen and Aiko, the singer.
What did I just say right now?
No, lies you tell. Let me see.
Come on, Cheryl. Do you not think it's not believable?
I think it's believable, but
Y'all just ruined the whole shout out. What just happened right now?
someone is emotional.
Oh, jeez. She just.
I'm looking out for my fans, yo.
She
It's
put out
just
the E word.
emotion taking you.
Get your hands off me!
So we're talking about emotions. Give me my pen.
Shout out to you guys, man.
That's our pen, real quick.
Shout out to you guys. Man.
No, but of course, a big shout out to the fans. People following. Yeah, we've been trending tonight, man.
us
Thanks
up
to
on the charts,
guys.
you know?
This is crazy.
I'm telling you guys, and the thing is, you know the number, the phone number. We didn't mention it this show, but next week, please, let's try to get some callers in,
Yeah.
guys. It's really about time that you guys just engage in some conversation.
Yeah, we want to hear some of
Don't
you.
be shy.
We're just gonna
Those
make
lovely
it
people.
crazier and crazier.
Sure, you want to do a freestyle to make up for Jacuzzi?
Come on, come on.
Sure.
You start, and
Yeah,
then
why
I'll
don't you
get
start?
warmed
The
up.
freestyle king is right there. How you guys?
No. Him,
That's right,
yeah.
Bobby.
Save the last
'Cause we
for
know
best,
he
you know
got
what I mean?
bars.
Said Bobby.
I want to hear your fire.
I got nothing right now, yo. I'm just gonna say.
Waba, can you drop
what
a
rhymes with
beat?
boxicles? If you
Drop
tell me
a
what
beat.
rhymes with boxicles,
Popsicles.
She's slick with it.
I was actually setting you up. That's why she needs
She's
to do the
slick with
freestyle.
it. She's so slick with it.
Chill. Come on,
Let's
chill.
do like the back
tag
so-
team?
Okay, so guys, we have this carpool game where we drop a beat and then he says a line, then I say a line, then you'll say a line. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's try that. No, it's okay,
Bobby's like,
Sababi.
how'd I get caught up in
Today
this?
you're going to regain the name Sababi.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, he's like,
If you
how'd I
put it
get
like that,
caught up
So
in this?
Waba,
Put it like,
Are we really about to do this?
we are, and you're
Do you
gonna
want it
start.
fast or do you want it slow?
Oh, well,
Tweet us, ladies. Do you want it fast or do you want it slow?
Pause.
like if we're still talking about beats, you can just you choose whatever you want.
So Bobby's like.
I'm just about to embarrass myself in
Booty
front of Jane Aiko, man. Like, she ain't gonna get me on the track.
I'm seriously not joking. She's going in. Like this is the show to watch.
You're lying. Like
So
I'm
is
like,
Barack
no.
Obama's
I
on
wish I
this
took a. Wait a minute. Look it up.
I believe
Okay.
that.
Look it up.
In the meantime, Waba, drop a beat.
Where the beat at? In fact, we're just gonna rap out with a freaking freestyle.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Trivia. Find the.
Check it out.
I don't know.
Let's go, boy, Hongo.
Teacher Moses. Okay, sure. You ready to regular on the chorus?
Yeah.
Boxicles.
I'll do the chorus. Here we go.
Popsicles.
Oh.
No, go.
He just did.
No, so it's your turn.
Oh, I just said popsicles.
Oh, I thought he said popsicle.
No,
Okay,
he
sorry,
said
start again.
popsicles.
Okay, go. Sorry. That's my fault. Talk.
Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Equinet.
What?
Equinet.
She prays that you won't
Did you mean
regret.
Equitel?
Mosquito net.
Oh yeah.
Equinet.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's start one
Go
more
ahead.
time.
Okay.
Okay.
We're taking it back.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
And a line, not a word.
Not a word.
No, a line.
A line.
Mm-hmm.
Midnight Hum Show trending.
Kevin Service
Thanks
got
for
us
all the
spending.
love y'all are sending.
Okay.
Oh,
Shiro got us spending.
Aish. True.
Sababi, double S if you out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flappy Birds. It's a game. It's all the same. In vain.
When it comes to drop beats,
I took
game.
I thought you were gonna say something.
See that right there? That's a rapper.
That's a rap something.
Not a rapista rapper.
Last one. We got another.
Bueno,
round.
Hongo, come on, let's go, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was your-
Come on,
Come on,
Bueno,
drop
come on,
something
let's
good.
get in.
All right, yeah, let's be serious.
Let's go.
Come on.
I ain't one about to rap about the serious ones. I'm out here, still with the curious ones. True mind freestyle.
Come on.
time out here, better get wild. Shout out to Jacuzzi, know he'll make it, bro. Out here, we ain't do it, get naked, bro. I say that cause he's coming for the speech here out here. Like, did this nigga say that? Delete that shit. Back up on the freestyle.
Oh my God.
Out here, so them back you about to get wild. No words cause I'm too tired. Oh my God, I hope I don't get fired. Bring the ratings down, but I take it back up cause the king of the town. To the blinkiest sound. And we out here, boy, and we killing the pound. quiet, sing.
King of the freestyle, man.
Midnight Hum Show.
Can we just hear that?
Yes, let's leave it on a good note.
I had to pick myself up.
Yes.
I had to pick myself up from the naked line.
It was good. It was great. Yes. Thanks for repping. Thanks for repping.
But you guys, for real though, as we promised, Barack Jacuzzi will be on the show soon, coming soon, as well as a couple of other crazy things. This has been like a very internal back and forth, us to you sort of show for 32. That's what we felt.
They were the special guests, man. What can I say?
You guys were. That's right.
Yeah, man.
And you got us trending for that.
Yeah.
So,
big up, man.
You guys.
Seriously.
That might
We
be
can't get
something
over that.
Exactly.
You
that
guys
might
are
be
too
something.
special. We love each and every one of you.
Exactly. And we've just tested that Boxicles is a big success. Frank Costco talking about it out there. So this is something very popular. It'll be back soon as well. But I don't know. We don't have a trivia for them this week either. Should we save that? We should save that for next week.
Yep.
Wait, I have one.
Okay.
What is Bwana Hungu's favorite food?
It's a hard one.
Tweet us.
Look at
This is a hard one.
You guys.
I thought he was scratching a certain sound. Didn't you hear it?
I thought it was baka baka baka.
Yeah.
It's a hard one. So hard, in fact, that you guys. I think we should let them. I think we're gonna open next week's show with that
Yes,
answer.
exactly.
So do your research on Bwana Hungu.
Everyone already knows that, man.
No,
Do they?
they don't.
Do they? Do you?
You already
don't.
know where the name is from, man.
I have no idea what he's talking
No,
about.
I mean, okay.
They do.
Do your research. And
My lovely
and,
people,
yeah,
should we?
let's do
We
this.
should.
Yeah?
Guys, without much further ado, thank you.
On that
Thank
bombshell.
you. Yeah, on that bombshell. Thank you for joining us,
Guys.
man, for yet
Big
another
up, man.
We love you.
exciting evening at the Good House over here in Nairobi, Kenya. Episode 32, Big Papa.
I'm saying, man. Big up the fans. I can't stop saying that.
Yeah. Big up.
Big
to
up
the fans.
Booty Island for coming through tonight.
Shout out
You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to
I had
Booty
to.
Island. I hope you guys join us next week, Booty Island. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're always welcome.
Thank you all.
Yeah, but until then, good people, tune in tomorrow. Party calendar, of course, 8 o'clock, right? Shiro?
Yes,
Yep.
8 o'clock right here at www.wglab.tv. You know, Wagwan.
Them a couple of W's, but you know, you get the drift though. But folks, it's been awesome. I hope you had a good time with us. And until next time, you guys, be
One
good.
love, one love.
Peace.
Ciao, we love you.